Alright, so I'm just gonna talk about some real shit real quick. There are people in the world that sit there and say that love is this and love is that, but a majority of these people have never felt love themselves. You can sit in your room all day questioning what you did wrong and where did it go wrong and this and that, but when you think about it, that's not love. Love is when you think about the other person and instead of thinking of your doubts and thinking about what's going wrong in your life, you think about this person and it puts a smile on your face. Love is sitting there talking about just the most random things at 3 in the morning because you guys can. Love is not whether you're male or female or child or whatever. Love is something you feel unconditionally. Just like you love your parents, just like you love an animal, that's the same with your relationship. If you can't sit there and be patient in a relationship and be patient with yourself and love yourself just as much as you're trying to love another person, then you shouldn't be trying to be in a relationship. This is just the truth. Now, if you want to sit there and argue with me and be like, oh, Star, well, what about this and what about that? Take a minute and think to yourself, would you question it if it was coming from your best friend? Would you question it if it was coming from your mom or dad? When you love somebody, you trust them fully. It's not a little, oh, hey, I trust them with this stuff, but not with this stuff. No, you either trust them fully or you don't trust them at all. And if you don't trust them, you shouldn't be with them because for whatever reason they put a doubt in your head. If you love somebody, cool, love them. Don't ever let them sit there and take what you love and bring it back at you and make you feel like shit about it. I know some people out there that are into this whole DDLG thing. They're littles, daddies, whatever. They love each other unconditionally. Yeah, some people think it's weird, some people judge. That's their thing. Just the same with a submissive and a dominant. Because of the simple fact that, yeah, they can have a completely different type of relationship where all they see it as sex. Then that's their choice. But there are submissives and dominants out there who love each other so dearly that they only act certain ways with each other. There are people out there who talk to people across the world saying that they love each other and this and that. And it's sad that a lot of these people have never gotten to meet the people that they love, but even from such a far distance, they still love them unconditionally. They still have no doubts in their mind about what's going on. Like, it's sad that that's how life is nowadays, where people who have never met will sit there and talk and have a good time, but people that have met and have tried to communicate with each other just can't. They can sit there and think that life is perfect when they're out in the world. But when they come into their homes, it's like a hurricane hit. All of a sudden there are so many problems and so many things that they were pushing aside. People that love each other unconditionally won't have that issue when they get home. They won't put on a mask in front of other people to make them think that they're happy. They won't have to feel like they have to hide. They will literally sit there and tell you, oh yeah, this is what me and my man do, or this is what me and my girl do, or whatever the case is. But if you gotta sit there and question what the reality is, or what you think, or how you act, or anything, you shouldn't be in that relationship. Because like I said, when love is unconditional, when they love you unconditionally just as well as you love them, you can make the biggest mistakes in the world. Now, I'm not talking about going off and cheating and this and that. I'm talking about mistakes that you can make yourself, not with other people. You yourself. Everybody makes mistakes. Like, the other day I was messing around with my boyfriend. Like, we were playing with we were throwing bottles back and forth and shit like that. He started tickling me. I accidentally elbowed him in the face. He didn't blow up on me. He didn't pitch a fit. I felt horrible about it. He made me feel better. Most other people, if they don't love you, they're going to be, what the fuck? And they're going to start beating up on you. And that ain't cool. If you're in a relationship and a man lays a hand on you, you better get the hell out of that relationship real quick. Because that's not love. And I know there was this stupid video a while back where it's like, oh, if your man hits you, he loves you. Stay with him. No, don't do that. If your man hits you, run. Whether it's your man, your girl, your guinea pig, for all I care. If you are hit by somebody who claims to love you and they are purposely abusing you, get out. And I know that there are some of you that say that that's really hard. Because it is. I've been in some abusive relationships myself. Don't get me started on that one. But you know what? I looked around and I said, this isn't what I want with my life. And I found help. I wasn't able to go to the police. I wasn't able to do any of that. So what I did is I found somebody online who talked me through what to do. And they helped me little by little get away from this person to where they couldn't help me anymore. If y'all need help, contact me. I don't mind. If I get emails, cool. If y'all want to message me through YouTube, cool. Whatever you gotta do, if you need help, talk to me. Because at the end of the day, I would rather help at least 1 or 2 people than let those 1 or 2 people end up hurt or dead. Because life is like that sometimes, and it's not fair. I know some amazing people who were gone way too soon, and I ain't ready to see anybody else go like that. Thanks for watching, and I hope that this helped in any way, shape, or form.